What would you build to immortalise your parents? Today that's what we're going to look at.
It's actually built from the same marble as the Taj Mahal. They're almost like a small halo for a person to the afterlife. The whole thing combines Mughal elements, Hindu elements and more colonial elements. This is Jaswant Thada.
Jodhpur, the Blue City. Painted to keep its homes cool under the desert sun, last time we covered the mighty Mehrangarh Fort, built by Royal Jodha before his dynasty was tested by the Mughals. Today, just beyond those battlements, we climb to Jaswant Thada, a marble memorial built in 1899, not for war or conquest, but to honour a ruler who shaped modern Jodhpur. This is where stone softens into memory and power reflects into legacy. Let's check it out.
So, new location, same day, but 100 rupees entry, which is fantastic, not too expensive. And there's not a massive difference between foreign prices and local prices for this one, which is even better. We're beautifully located on the water here. There's a little lake out the front of this structure. And we're going up there. Ooh, trip. So this beautiful structure is actually a cenotaph to Maharaja Jaswant Singh II. And apparently he was famous for modernising Jodhpur. And some people say this is Jodhpur's answer to the Taj Mahal. It's in a really beautiful position, perched up. You can see the fort in the background over there. And if I bring you this way with me, we can actually see the city beyond. 2 seconds. Jodhpur beyond.
Jaswant Singh II ruled between 1873 and 1895, and between those years he earned the love of his people of Jodhpur. How? He brought irrigation to the desert lands, bringing water to the farmers who were living on the edge of survival. He invested in the railways, connecting Jodhpur to the world around, taking it away from camels and into a world of steel and steam. He gave money to education and hospitals, paving the way for a better healthcare system and better education for the people of Jodhpur. He reorganised the administration of Jodhpur, making it more efficient, more reliable and less arbitrary. Not only did he do all of this, he did it under the watchful eye of the British Raj whilst trying to remain as a sovereign state. It's not a bad CV really.
Beautiful inlays and tiles here before the marble steps start up and up and up. And up we go. The marble is so finely polished in some places that it almost becomes see-through, and the light literally passes through like a torch almost. Gorgeous little piece of architecture, and again, as we have seen constantly throughout India, beautiful details in the floor, edging pieces, and then stunning little, how cute are these? How cute are these? Little doors. See nice little overhangs as well, just capping off the roof beautifully, all in marble. The whole thing is in marble. It's not as detailed as some of the other places we've seen, but it is absolutely stunning nonetheless. And I'll tell you where there is a lot of detail. On the balcony pieces and the edging pieces, like the little domes and the minarets. I mean, look how beautiful those domes are here. This is why you always walk round to the back side of the building, because quite often there's far fewer people on it. And this is a good example. Oh, we've got a TikTok person. Super bright, like this the marble thing. You always squint, and top tip if you ever do come to these places, bring sunglasses, because it actually hurts your eyes from starting to squint after a while, especially if you come quite at the time I have, which is middle of the day more or less. But you can also see the fort walls beyond. Yeah, it's actually really peaceful up here, really nice, a really nice place to be. Let's have a look at this Jali work. Should we do a Jali time? Super delicate, super beautiful. I'm still in love with Jali. Don't know about you. Let me know what you think about Jali, because I absolutely love it. I feel like we should use it more in architecture. I mean, look, different style pattern here as well to here. Yeah, this is really nice. Say backside of the building, as you can see, have it to myself because nobody comes around. You can see Jodhpur in the background there. Even these columns are stunning. It's a lot of detail work in India that I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe it's because there's a bigger population, or they just have that ability to put a lot of people to task. But it always feels like there's a lot of craftsmanship about, really good craftsmanship that builds you things like this. Awesome. So you can see these smaller domed elements and the larger domed elements. These are actually called chatteris, and they're meant to be a kind of marker that symbolises past to present, the passage to the afterlife. There's a lot of detail inside as well. You can see behind me the arches and the marble. I'm assuming the tomb is below the centre point, but there isn't actually a tomb there. I might look into that, because it would make sense to me that there should be a tomb right in the centre, and there isn't one. But you can see the level of detail here. And again, the backside of the Jali work, and these really stunning timber shutters to let air through. This is where I feel like there should almost be a tomb here. See some beautiful lintels above, and these beautiful, seriously clean lintels here as well. This place was built a lot later. It was built in the 19th century, so it's a much more modern structure than the fort. There's about 200 and something years separating them. But again, above you can see the Jali work, and that's not just decorative, it's for ventilation. It lets the heat, the hot air out, it lets the cool air pass through, so it just pushes it out. It's a few 100-year-old method for ventilating a building, and it still works quite well. It's reasonably cool in here, and it's the mid part of the day. You can see the beautiful little podium it's built up off of. So we're kind of on a podium, just elevates us up, higher up. Love that symbolism in architecture. Always feels like a very elegant and clever way to just kind of make you seem more enlightened. It's actually built from the same marble as the Taj Mahal, which is really cool if you think about it, because it's a lot later than the Taj Mahal as well. This whole site functions a bit like a royal necropolis.
a city of the dead, echoing what you'd find in Europe with the dynastic burial chapels, or in Egypt with clusters of tombs around pyramids. The symbolism is strong, that even in dead, the family remain together, clustered in the shadows of Mehrangarh Fort and overlooking the city that they once ruled. Around the edges of Jaswant Thada, you will find smaller chatterisses, and these are dedicated to rulers after Jaswant Singh II. They basically mirror the larger structure, but they are smaller in scale, but nonetheless elegant.
Really nice lady has just told me that these are the Maharajas, the bigger ones, and the smaller ones are the Maharinis, the wives. But really beautiful, elegant pieces of architecture. And I like the symbolism between the two. Naturally, there's a big power dynamic that doesn't perhaps show equality that well, but nonetheless, it is still beautiful architecture. Go in. This is really cute. I'm actually assuming this would have been someone's sort of offering box, because you see some little shuttered doors here, really cute. So I imagine they would have been open, put maybe a candle or some sort of statue of a god or someone in there, and nice little prayer point. There's actually a lot of detail in here. There's some really nice lintels that have been clad in marble as well. Or maybe they are just marble.
As you look up to Jaswant Thada from the city below, what you're effectively seeing is a son's dedication to his father. But we don't need a building to do this. Sometimes we can just say thank you to our parents for the things they have done for us. And I think that's what we need to understand here. As much as architecture can be beautiful, magnificent and awe-inspiring, sometimes a small gesture can be just as powerful as one of these big elaborate cenotaphs.
I think that's it for today. I'm going to head back down into Jodhpur, and then we're going to go and check out the city as well. But let me know what you think of this building, and if you enjoyed the tour. We are going to check out the city, the Blue City, discover why it's called the Blue City. But let me know if you like this. Please like and subscribe. Please let me know if you've been and checked out this building before and what you've thought of it. See you in the next one. Not only to showcase, but to aspire to it, and then it became a cultural thing as well. So the city more or less turned indigo, and we're going to have a look at some of it today.